All right, so I'll just go straight to the point because my slide, I'm just trying to call up the slide, but the slide is kind of funny. So maybe I'll use the computer that's before me. So today we'll be talking about how to overcome money limitation as a special need parent. Yes, how to overcome money limitation as a special need parent. You just need to just listen to me. If you have any question, you can put it in the comment section and I'll take it from there, because even after this section, it is recorded. You can go back to it, send me a WhatsApp message or an email, and I will definitely get back to you. So let's get into business. So talking about how to overcome money limitations as a special need parent. Even if you are not a special need parent, if you look around you, definitely you will see someone, whether be it a friend, be it maybe your colleague in your workplace, you would have seen someone talking about children that actually needs additional care. Yes, we are talking to our parents today. So what are we going to be learning today? I will run us through the overview of what we'll be learning. Yes, we'll be learning so many things that will definitely help us. One thing I want us to know is that caring for a child that needs additional needs is hard. Yes, it is hard enough. We should not allow money stress to hold us to ransom. Hence, we need to tackle the financial challenges that we face together, so that we can actually do what? Focus on things that truly matters. Number one, we are going to be looking at financial mistake that parents of special needs children makes. Yes, financial mistake that parents of special needs children makes. So I'm reading from my other gadget that is here with me. I'm so sorry about that you could not see my slide, but I can forward that slide later in the group and you can go over with it. We're going to be looking at budgeting with purpose. Budgeting with purpose. Also, we are going to be looking at emergency funds. We are going to be looking at investments in the future as a special need parent, what you need to do, because most of our fears and our worries is, if I'm no more, what will become of my child? Yes, that is one of our fears. I used to have this kind of fear inside of me, but that has become a thing of the past. I will also be telling us next step that we can take to actually come out of this money limitation. Yes. So I'll be asking you this question. Have you ever made any costly financial mistake? Financial mistake that drains you as a special need family? Because I'm talking to us, whether you are a man, whether you are a woman, I'm talking to parents right now. If this is you, then you are in the right place, because what I'm going to be dishing out to you today, if you follow it judiciously and you run with it, there's every possibility that you're going to come out of this whole money limitation. Yes. Have you been struggling to secure future stability? Struggling to secure future stability for your child. Just as I said earlier, one of our biggest fear is what will become of my child maybe after I have passed on. Is this you? Are you someone that feels that budgeting is impossible? Do you feel that budgeting looks as if it is an endless situation that you can't even think about as a special need parent? Why? Because you've put yourself in a particular situation that feels that, oh, I have no enough money to get my child's medication, or to go to a physiotherapist, or to even feed, let alone trying to budget what I have at hand. Today we are going to be looking at those things. So if you are that person, today your eyes will be definitely opened and you begin to see in a different light. Are you that person that have seen your pain or your struggle as if it doesn't have an end, and therefore it has made you to become somebody that have lost confidence, somebody that have lost peace, somebody that is always overwhelmed because of financial limitations around us? I still tell you, you are in the right place. Today you are going to be reframing some limiting belief that is holding you bound, and you will be free from money limitation. You will begin to see clearly, because why? Peace will definitely come to you. Clarity will come to you. You'll be able to see how you can stay grounded even when you have limited resources. That is why we are here. It's unfortunate that you cannot see my slide, but all the same, we are going to be digging this topic to the fullest. So who am I? The person that is before you today. Many of you might have seen me. Many of you might have been seeing my daughter. Many of you might have read some posts about the heart behind Thrive Beyond Cerebral Palsy Academy. By way of introduction, I am Catherine Irene. I am your Thrive coach, or you can call me Thriver's coach. I'm a mother of a 16-year-old. Desire will be 16 years by next month. 16 years by next month. I'm a mother of a cerebral palsy daughter. I'm a biomedical scientist by profession, HCPC registered biomedical scientist. And I'm the founder, Thrive Beyond Cerebral Palsy Academy. I am the creator of Cerebral Palsy Navigation Method. Yes. Talking about the Cerebral Palsy Academy right now, we have a framework that we work with. That framework has been structured and it is called the RRB. RRB, what does RRB mean? Means, first of all, you have to reset your mindset, you have to reclaim your confidence, and you have to build mobility together with your child. That is the framework that we work with. For those that have come into the academy, they've begin to see results. Their testimony abounds. Yes, we've structured it to fit as many people that actually want a change. Do you know why? Because it is working. There are solutions. Because you don't need to shrink yourself because you have a child that has additional needs. Let finances not be what will make you begin to become overwhelmed. Yes, it's a lot, but there's a way. That method has been working and it's still working, and it will continue to work because that is the method that worked for me. I am one person that have been able to secure my daughter's future. I am one person that have been able to walk this journey, and I came out with so much confidence. So I believe it is possible. Yes, it is possible. It is so possible. If you are hearing me for the first time, I want to assure you that your pain cannot be wasted. That is one rhema that God gave me. If I'm able to turn my pain into purpose, and I'm here telling you today that you are in the right place. And I'm here to encourage you as a mother, as a father, navigating through this journey. There is hope and there is solution. One thing that we need is for us to be able to reset our mindset. Those that come into the academy, the first course that they take is Transform your mind, transform your life. And when you run with what you have been taught, there's every possibility that you begin to see things differently. Because we've held ourselves so bound with some limiting belief, believing that no, a special need mother should not do any job. Yes, there are exceptions, but that is a lie from the pit of hell. I used to live in that past. And when I was sharing my 30 days, I was doing a 30 days challenge about why I started this brand. There was a time I talked about if I could write to my old self, what would I tell myself? I would have told myself, Catherine, those tears, those times that you were crying, wetting your pillow at the middle of the night, you wouldn't have gone that far. If your child is still very small and you are here today, please run with this vision. Run with this vision. So now let's look at these challenges. Hope I'm not missing any slide. Yes. I talked about the framework. Yes, I talked about the framework. In that framework, we do what we call mindset mastery. We do what we call reclaim your daily peace. When you come into that academy, what you will see? You see that overwhelming that we see every day. No clear care plan for our children. Lack of organization skill. Ingratitude. Even the small wins that you see in your children. You will be taught how to begin to appreciate even the tiniest of it. Now let's identify some of the challenges that make us stay stuck or being limited in our finances. Many special needs parents, they make a very big mistake because one, not that they are careless, not that they are careless, because they are very meticulous people. They are people that are very careful because we don't want to make, we are careful to a fault. But because there are hidden beliefs, why is it that our finances looks as if everyone should pity for us? Why does it look as if we are always seeking for help? Yes, it's a lot. Our children, they need medication. They need to eat good food. But still, you are doing enough. You know yourself. If you have to tell yourself the truth, you will tell yourself that, yes, I am doing enough, but it looks as if my best or my enough is not good enough. There's a limiting belief that has put us in a position that position is one of the things that is holding us bound. There are patterns. These limiting beliefs, there are patterns, which if I ask us right now, you can begin to type in the chat box one of the belief or one of the things you know as a special need mom that actually hinder your finance. I know a very popular one, but I just want to see how much we know about the limitation of our finances. Let me begin to see in the chat box. Just name one. One thing you believe is holding you bound, that is making you not to have enough finance. Put it in the comment section. These things are real. They are very true. They are correct. Because we are dealing with those things of how to overcome limitations. I just want us to name some of them. Yes, I can see you are beginning to drop it in the chat box. Begin to drop them. Are we still there? Are we there? Okay, look at one. Somebody said, caring for additional needs children is not easy. Oh. She has to add, oh yes, that is coming from Temitokpe Sherifat. Yes. Oh, somebody dropped here, said, okay, somebody said mental stress. Mental stress. Okay. Another one said, some of us believe that people must pity us and gift us. Yes, let me react to what Sherifat put down here. Caring for additional needs children is not easy. Oh. Should I shock you that even children that don't need an additional needs, it's not easy to care for them? That could be a limiting belief. Because when you turn right, you turn left, what you are seeing is it's not easy. One thing I've come to know is that if you go out on a daily basis with a positive mindset, you attract positivity. Yes. Oh yes, that is how it is. If you keep saying it's not easy, oh, it's not easy, oh, it will not be easy. Permit me to say, studies have shown that if you have a right mindset and a positive mindset, there's a possibility that everything around you will become positive. I will tell you a story. Using myself, I didn't get where I am today overnight. I used to think that it is not going to be easy, because when I look at my left, look at my right, my finances were draining, because I need to go for physiotherapy, I need to give my child medication, I need to be there for other children. And anytime I look at my daughter, I always see that yes, it is not easy. It is not easy. I couldn't afford 2 square meals. I can see people today, they tell them, oh, you need to put this in your child's food, or for better nutrition, your child needs to feed well. I never got those things. Because why? I was seeing my child's situation as a death sentence. Why did this happen to me? I was doing all sorts of business. As a biomedical scientist that I am, I could not help my daughter. Some people will say, oh, maybe because she's a biomedical scientist, that maybe that is why it couldn't help me. When you see impossibility, you attract impossibility. That is why that limiting belief, that negativity, you have to deal with it. And for you to deal with it, you need to tell yourself, give yourself, extend grace to yourself and say, yes, I might have been wrong, but now I know better. You can change and reframe that. Instead of you to say caring for a special needs child is not easy, you can say, I am trying my best. I am trying my best. You can reframe that. Have this abundance mindset, not a mind of scarcity. You might say it's not easy. If you begin to say to yourself it's not easy, it's not going to be easy. Somebody said mental stress. Oh, you are not far from it. Yes. The first thing that happens to you when you hear your child diagnosis, there's this cloth of shame that will cover you like a veil. Anywhere you turn to, it looks as if people are looking at you. It looks as if your situation is ugly. And that thing alone can begin to limit you to be able to do something or care for yourself. That instant shame that covers you. You begin to see yourself that you are not good enough. You begin to lose confidence. The things you could do, the first thing that will come to your mind is that I can't do anything because my child needs additional care. And you begin to walk in that light. Before you know, your child cannot walk. You begin to see it like that. You can't go out to get a job. We first of all die inside of us before it begins to manifest. And we react to this. Many of us believe that people must pity us and gift us. That is another limiting belief. Yes, it's not our fault. We actually need funds. But have you thought about it? That you yourself, you are a giver. You were first you before your child came. Have you thought of it? Did you ever pray that God should give you a child that will cause you mental stress? No, I don't think so. Even the Bible says we shouldn't worry for what we'll eat tomorrow. That tomorrow will take care of itself. But it looks as if, no, it's not working. But there are people that have walked and run with that statement that tomorrow will take care of itself and it's working for them. It's your belief. Yeah, somebody put that and said medication. Medication is one of the things that limits finances. I will react to that. Medication is one of the needs. How do you get medication when you don't have finance? Talking about limitation, how to overcome that limitation of finance. You go to the hospital, doctor, a physician or a medical professional have to see your child and tell you will need, for example, maybe phenobab, you will need epilim, you will need encefabol, you will need ADH drugs and all medication and all that. Some of us don't care to ask what are the consequences if my child did not take this, because you've already had this belief that my child needs medication. You begin to run with that. Some of us even ask, please, can you even prescribe anyhow? Why? Because you feel I care so much for my child. It's a belief. Have you not seen some children that when you give them some medication, they begin to react? It will look as if you give them medication, it looks as if the medication is not doing anything. Then you begin to ask yourself, now what did this child need? If we can reframe our mind, there's a possibility. I have some things I put down here. I said one of the limiting beliefs that we have is that we don't know what the future holds. But the Bible says the thought I have for you are thoughts of good and not of evil, to bring you to an expected end. I don't know when my child will walk. I don't know when my child will crawl. Because of that, you are depressed, you are overwhelmed. I used to be there, but there's a way out. These are things practical. You need to be taught. You need to follow suit. See, forget what is happening in the social media space. When you go into your closet, you know what you are facing. There are people, even if they have everything that pertains to life, they will still struggle. That is where I'm coming from. Those beliefs, we already put ourselves in that space. Oh, just like somebody put there and said, oh, they need to pity us. So because of that, you are weak already. You can't even do anything. There are exceptions, just like I said. Another thing is the emotional burnout, the emotional stress. No enough advocacy and education, no enough advocacy, and we have education barriers. People are not ready to take our children in school, and it's limiting us because so we believe. We believe that people who are not advocating for our children enough. How can the government come and have you not seen people in our country? They leave our country, they come to other places to access medical care. Medical care is not cheap. These are the people we've put our hope on. We have to reframe our mindset. That is just it. Now you can ask, how do I reframe my mindset? Every time they talk about your mind controls everything about you. In the academy, we teach mindset mastery. When you will see pain, when you will see trouble, you will begin to walk just like Peter. Jesus called him forth, and he began to walk upon the waters. You will no longer be in that place where people or where finance needs to limit you. Because why? You will believe that, yes, as a special need mother, I can do something, even in my closet. We have we are bunch of talents. Yes, I'm a special need mother today. I can come out. I was able to discover my strengths. There's something inside of you that God has deposited. Are you harnessing it? Do you even know? You are here today in this call. You have a phone. Do you know how much you can do with your phone? And you begin to earn. You don't need to leave your house. Most of the jobs people do today are in the internet. You have a business. You don't have structure. You don't have strategy to make sales. But we are there complaining. Who's coming to help us? You need to help yourself. Because government have failed us. Our family and friends have failed us. We have even failed ourselves. And our children are looking up to us. These children, these adorables, they can't talk, but they have feelings. Because they are creature of God. There's also this limiting belief that you feel, oh, I'm the only one that can care for my child. Nobody else. Everybody around me, they don't want to see my child. You full of anger. I've been there. I've been there. Until I break free, I was unable to do anything. I have my classmates in this school. Many of them never knew I had a child until I started speaking up or I started posting, because I was breaking that limiting belief in me. The best way for you to heal is for you to come out of secrecy. Most of us are hiding. It's not for me. I can't bring out my child. No, my child is not. Facial appearance is not anything to write home about. So why should I come out with my child? There's this limiting belief inside of you already that your child is not good enough. And that is what you begin to see in your child. Oh, the day I started seeing the beauty of desire began to flourish. And I curate in my own mindset that she is the best. It's not you just saying it by your mouth. It's you deliberately walking in that light. Yes. Some of us believe that those things are permanent. Most of us believe those things, those limiting belief you are talking about. Oh, we need medication. Special needs children need medication. We believe it is permanent. It's already there. If anybody is talking, my child is wearing a diaper, you believe it's permanent, and that is what you seek after. Yes. The truth is that we can rewrite these things. We can change them. The day they drove my daughter out of school, I cried on the street. People were looking at me. That was the day I told myself, I said, Desire, this must stop. It must come to an end. I began to talk to her as if she's every other child. Little sign, you can do this. It was the limiting belief I was able to come out of, that my eyes were now open. I don't know as many of you that are hearing me today. Listen and listen good. You can overcome that financial limitation. I can tell you for free. I was as low in income as anybody you can think of. But I discovered that, yes, I have a child that needs additional care. But I have my own head. I have my own purpose to fulfill. Do you know the talents of people that have special needs children are being buried somewhere? Because we focus more on what? Limitation. One mistake we make is that we believe that we can't earn more than what we have now. We can't even earn more because of our caregiving duties. Yes, we believe in that. And that is a lie. Tell me what business you are doing, and I will show you how you were able to monetize that business. And you begin to make sales. It's because you don't know. We have it in our hands. The Bible says whatsoever. What is your whatsoever? Whatsoever. What is that small thing that you are doing? Have you been able to learn the nitty-gritty of that thing that you are doing? I will give you an example. Somebody was supposed to bring something down to the UK, and somebody gave a contact details. And the person gave the person price and say, oh, this is what you will do, this is what you will pay, and all that. The person was saying, oh, I need this thing express. Say, I bet you will get your goods in 3 days. He said, are you sure? He said, yeah, how would you bring that particular goods on Thursday? I would have told you will get it on Monday. But because you brought it on Friday, maximum on Tuesday, I was like, what? This person is very close to me. Do you know what happened? After payments and everything to this person, back in Nigeria, this person did everything and sent an invoice of DHL. DHL is in the internet. You can go anywhere. You can call somebody, help me to go and do this thing DHL. And the person was like, wow. I thought there's a way this man will do it. He will do it differently. Just idea. If DHL is to collect, for example, 70,000, that man was able to make 30 or 40,000 on top of that in his own room. He did that transaction there. What is your whatsoever? Some of us, we settle for less underpaid jobs. Yes. And because of my child now, I cannot. Let me go and be teaching. That is the one that will help me to do. Some of us, we have businesses. You say, I've tried and tried. People are not buying. You go today, they didn't buy. Most people you see today that are doing well, do you know how many times they have failed? About Easton, the person that produced the bulb that we are using as lights today, do you know how many times he failed? How much have you tried?
You are going to put in the chat box now. Put in the chat box that those limiting beliefs that have held you bound, you are going to reframe them. Put in the chat box, I am reframing, or I am renewed. Yeah, put in the chat box, I am renewed. Because the word have come for you today. I'm not seeing our chat coming. Let it begin to come. Wow, this is a good comment. My special need child is clingy. He wants my help, even in the things he can do. Wow, you see, you already know where the problem is. I'm talking to Ruth right now. There's a way. My daughter was clingy too. And I keep telling her, oh no, you don't do this. There's a way to everything. How is your parenting? Today we are talking about limiting belief. So if you look at that lady that said the child is clingy, he wants my help even in the things he can do. That is, your child is, senses are working. You have to work in your child's strength. As for me, it's God's doing. All the expenses and unexpected expenses. Yes, they always come. They always come. They always come. Expenses, unexpected. It's like that. Because when you talk about seizures, you don't pray for seizures. They don't tell you when they are coming. Some of us, there were times we started waiting. Oh, it might happen today. Some of us, we even have pattern. We say, oh, it's always June time. We begin to prepare. All those are limiting beliefs. Another one is living only in survival mode. Yeah, this one is serious. Living only in survival mode. What is this pattern like? You are always reacting to bills and emergencies. We never plan ahead. We never plan ahead. That can bring more finance limitation. We don't plan ahead. Anytime, there's this saying, especially where I come from, oh, anywhere be left face, anyhow, what will be, will be. How? You don't have a clear goal. People gift you money. You don't know where to put it. These are things we should learn. I'm building a community where parents of special needs children will come out with confidence, and the people on the other side, they will begin to say, wow. Have you ever seen someone praying that he wants to be like your family and you have a special needs child? It's happening. It's happening. Because you have grown out of pity. You have grown out of self-denial. The way we look at our children or we look after our children sometimes is wrong parenting. We look at them that they always need help. There are clear plans that you have to put in place. At this time, this is what I do. At this time, this is what I do. What about the fear that if I leave my child with someone, they will not be able to take care of the child? The Bible says, if your earthly father knows how to take care of you, how much more God, which is in heaven? He feeds the ravens. Let alone you, that is made of his image and likeness. We're always reacting to bills. We know these bills are there. We know therapies are there. We know our children medication, they are there. But we ignore them. When anything come up, we begin to run helter-skelter. Nobody is helping me. Nobody wants to help me. Everybody is just doing as if, oh, you don't know what we are going through, but you have money to get data. You have skill that you can sell, but you might not know where to sell it. That is what we do in our tribal circle. We point you to the direction where people like you and me, we have businesses that are thriving. I was talking to someone today. I said, someone has gifted you close to 3 million naira, especially the mother, and you are still out there begging. Are you cursed? No, we are not. But misplaced priority. Some people here will say, if I see 100,000, my life is better. But they don't know where to even go to get that money. That is life. That is why I'm opening our eyes today. For us to be able to see that these things are possible. Don't let anybody deceive you. Oh, you would have seen this fine slide. This slide is my daughter. She's doing like this in this slide, and she's saying, most of you, my mothers, most of you, my fathers, we avoid saving or investing. We avoid investing. We think it is not for us. We think we are not good enough to invest. Why? Because we don't know where to invest. Whether it's 1 naira, whether it's, they say, a drop of water can make a mighty ocean. Yeah, this is how she was doing. Because the mother, me, I used to be there. What are they talking about? I've not finished my child's medication. It's coming. Yes, if I began to learn how to save. I began to learn where to put my money. Life itself is hard. Whether being a special needs mother or not, everybody, there's a blessing that God gives to either the rich or whether you are rich, whether you are poor, He gives to everybody. For example, rain falls on the rich and it falls on the poor. I want to see in the comment section, what is that thing you are going to change? What is that thing that you are going to change? What is that thing that you are going to change? Yeah, there's someone that said, when I have money, I overcompensate. I give more than necessary because I feel that giving more without a budget will some make it easier for both of us. Did you see that? When I have money, I overcompensate. That is an error which you need to work on. Yes, you need to work on that. I can see. Okay. Thank you very much, Josephine. Thank you for acknowledging it. Yeah, that is just it. That is what it is. We tell you the truth. We tell you what works. We tell you what works. Yeah, somebody said, I am not ashamed of my beautiful princess at all. Yes, you are not ashamed. We don't need to be ashamed. These are the kind of people I want to work with. These are the kind of people. Oh, thank you. I can see. Yeah, I'm looking at it. I am renewed. Oh, somebody said, so So sorry we didn't learn this. Yes, this is the time. You can start now. It's never too late. I started late. My daughter Desire took her 15 years. She only started betting herself this year. Yes, because I learned how to listen differently. I learned how to listen differently. Today, our eyes will be opened. Some of us, we think that investing is too risky. Yes, that is our mindset. It's too risky. And it's only for wealthy people. Poor mindset. Here again, we talk about mindset. Another mistake is we over depend on aids and charity. I will not leave this one. I will say it. Some of us have resorted to, if it is not here. So I chatted up somebody today. I said, you don't comment. I see you in different kind of group. You are a special need mother and God has helped you. She said she's in over 50 groups. That is not her fault. What are you doing in 50 groups of special need parents? Over 50. Are you helping those people there? That is her own belief. Because if I'm here, they are sharing anything to get to me. If I'm here, yes, communities are good ones. We have community that drops info about where you can get help and all that. I'm not saying it's bad. That belief alone can cause limitation in your life because you are not even seeing yourself as a giver. When I was setting up the framework, when I was setting up okay, I'll come to you at Adane. I can see, how can I invest when I don't even have a job or business? Okay, I'll come to that. That was a distraction. I was saying something before that. You see, sometimes we believe because of, we need to be here, we need to be here, we need to be here. It makes us to lose focus. If I will ask Adana, how do I invest when I don't even have a job or business? So how do you survive? If you can drop in the comment section what you do. Do you go begging? Money is coming from somewhere. Money is coming from somewhere. When we talk about investment, if you don't have good knowledge of investment, then you might be getting it wrong. Because what is there right now is that there is a mindset already that if you don't have a job, you don't have a business, you can't invest. But people give you money. You are not dead yet. Investment is not all about the big things, but in the little things that we do and keep. Because we are disciplined. You learn how to be disciplined and organized. And it's in that consistency as you are going about being consistent that one day something good will smile at you. It is still your mindset. I can't invest because I don't have a job. But sometimes people give you money. Sometimes you go and do maybe small jobs out there. What about the time that you have to go and help out? You are investing. What about you are in a place and you show up every day? Your time, you are investing. There's somebody that will see you and say, she's been consistent. Anywhere you find yourself, are you available? And somebody will trust you and want to even invest in you. That is just it. When we talk about investment, we are not talking only about money. As special needs parents, the organizations that help us out, how many of us take our time to show up? It is in your showing up that you see somebody that will want to help you. You are inside your house. Anytime they say, oh, they are sharing something in this place, you just go there just to collect. You don't even stay. You don't even stay. They don't even know you. How would they trust you? How would they even invest in you? Your time is an investment. Yes. It is not only in the money. If somebody comes to me today and say, oh, I want to bless some people. Oh, I love the job you are doing. I will not go and give to random people that I don't know. It is people that have invested their time in my academy. It is people that have come and said they want to make a difference because what? I know them one-on-one. In that place that you belong to, will people trust you enough to even help you out of that situation that you are? That is what we are talking about. Government support, we over rely on government support. Government is not helping us. Government is in your own closet. If we put our heads together, I kid you not, we have people with talent. Just that we have limit ourselves by ourselves. Finance is not the only thing that we suffer. Yes. But it is the major thing. That is why I took it upon myself that you can come out of it and you begin to parent with clarity. There is this kind of calmness that comes to you. I'm trying to be fast right now. Yeah. Now, do you know that there's a statistical analysis that has been done concerning how people budget? Because I was talking on we running on impulse. Oh, at every point in time, it looks as if we are running hater scatter when something comes around because why? We don't budget. We don't have clear plan. Statistics have shown, and this statistic was drawn on the data from the National Bureau of Statistics, that generally people don't invest or people don't budget because of household challenges and because of their financial behavior. Yes, and that statistic is taken from the General Household Survey. What did they find out is what I'm talking about. If we look at our monthly income, we are talking about Nigeria now. If we just raise our monthly income for those that receive, maybe, let me just say 120,000. At the end of the day, you see that you are spending plus or minus either that same 120,000, which accounts for about 48% of your household things, that is about 98%, thereabout. Of your household's expenses, let alone healthcare. Because household spending is highly prioritized. We concentrate on the essentials. There will not be a very limited room for you to even save for therapy. That is nobody's fault, but we have to look for a way. Especially for parents of special needs. It happens to parents of special needs. It happens to people that are all over. But this is specifically for special need parents. They are going through a lot, but is the government doing anything about it? That is the best thing you can do, Madam Bridget. Thank you. Changing that mindset will really help. In terms of accessing financial aid, because some people ask, oh, I need money, how can I get money? How can I get money? We're talking about financial inclusion in Nigeria. About 64% of adults, they have access to formal financial services. Yes. In terms of mobile money, in terms of accounts, that is how they get this survey. And even if you are out there, you are not doing anything, it's those that come out that they will use to do that survey, and they will come out and they will say, yes, they are doing well. And we are talking about advocacy here. Hardly you see a special need mother that don't have bank account, and still we complain. And these are the things they are looking at. People that don't bank money, I believe they are lesser than people that bank money, because that is what this statistic is talking about. But if you go to the bank, is there really money inside that account? Because as the money gets to your hand, it leaves immediately. These statistics is from Central Bank of Nigeria Financial Literacy Baseline 2023-2024. Is a recent statistics. So just to let you know that this thing that we are talking about, it cuts across everywhere. When you look at poverty also, the prevalence of poverty is about 40%. Is that 40% of households live below the national poverty line. They're talking about poverty, but people are living below it, and nothing is being done. But we can change our story. We can change our story. This is the truth. Let not be deceived. Can people trust you enough and do business with you? Are you there in terms of visibility? Are people actually seeing you? Talking about limitations. There are so many things. We talk about limiting belief. Talking about you feeling that you are not good enough. You have skill, you are hiding. We need that skill. People need that skill. Someone made this cap and made this shirt from Nigeria, a special needs mother. I patronize her because she's doing something, and I'm promoting her. People are ready to do more. I talk about what is your whatsoever. Oh, you have a business idea. There are people that have money, but they don't have idea. How do you get there? There are people that are in a circle. What circle are you? Are you in the circle of freebies, or you are in the circle where there is value? You're talking about financial limitation. That might be what is limiting you. You need to grow, because it is not in the free things actually. Yes, we need help. People want to help people that are ready to work. Your mindset can make you to be in a place where you are always collecting. You see, blessed is the hand that giveth than the one that receiveth. Yes. It's a covenant. Are you walking in that light? Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's not good to ask for help, but what kind of help? We'll be teaching as many people that are ready to take a plan, that are ready to move forward, as many people that are ready to break free from money worries, as many people that are ready. The real danger of this whole financial limitation is it will cause chronic stress. You have less energy. You can't even advocate or care for your child. You miss opportunity. Your child's progress is being delayed. There's family breakdown. more conflict and less unity. That is what financial limitation causes. There's generational poverty. There's no hope for the future. You pass struggle forward. You pass struggle forward. What about the health? Somebody talk about mental health. That is it. You neglect yourself because you think it doesn't matter. And at the end of the day, there's a bigger burden later. Statistics have shown many special needs parents, they are mentally deranged because they missed it. They thought they cannot carry on. It is possible. I used to be there. If you have not seen somebody, say, ask question, how are they doing it? Say, teach me how to fish. Don't give me fish. You lost hope and there's no vision. Meanwhile, you carry vision. You are created in the image and likeness of God. You are God. Say, ye are gods, like your father. But because of this kind of scarcity mindset, we lost hope and we lost vision. Then what happens? You go back to survival mode. You are always panicking. No future plan. No future plan. No future plan. But do you know that you can start where you are? You can start where you are. I did not just come up because, I want to come up. Because I felt inside of me that as a special needs parent that I am, I need to, number one, gain confidence, help other people to come out and begin to thrive. That is why I'll be leaving you with this. Where I am organizing a TBCP, Thrive Beyond Cerebral Palsy Skill Boot Camp. Yes, it is a boot camp for those that are really ready to learn practical money-making skills, which is designed to help family. I'll be posting the poster there. Yes, what are you going to learn? As many of you that have handwork, you don't know how to use it. You don't know where to put it. We'll be teaching freelancing, the Upwork mastery. The Upwork mastery. As many that want to learn how to make up, people, that is what many people are doing today. You can learn that and you begin to earn from it. What about video editing? The basics of video editing. There's nobody that is out there today that does not want to make a good video. You scroll on your phone, you see people video and you like it. People learn that skill. You too can learn it in the comfort of your room, especially when you cannot go out, because that is one of our burden. You can learn how to make cake and decoration. But the beauty of this boot camp is that there will be productization. There will be monetization and promotion for anything that you come to learn. That is a bonus. It is a bonus. Because we want to break that financial limitation among us. We can do this. What are you going to part with? As many that are ready to take action in the next 48 hours. Or I will have to some okay. All right. Okay, I'll extend it. For as many that are ready to take action between now, today is Saturday, between now and Friday, you can pay 7,500 naira. And this will be happening on the 7th and 8th of October. Yes, it will be in an exclusive class. Because we need to break this money limitation. We need to break this money barrier. Yes, it's not business as usual. You can be in the comfort of your home because because you don't know the way, you don't know the strategy. Come on, we are special needs parents, but we have sense. The TBCP skill boot camp is not a boot camp you come at the end of the day, you don't practice or you don't monetize what you have learned. Yes, you might have learned how to make cake before now. Maybe it's the monetization aspect that is for you. You want to know how to be visible out there. This is for you. It really is for you. If you have any question that is bothering you concerning how you can break forth, you can begin to ask now. The floor is opened. Thank you very much. I still remain your Thrive coach, Catherine Irene, and I'm open for discussion. Thank you very much. I'll be listening. I'll be reading the comment section. Yes, Josephine, that is good. You are ready to break through. Yes, you are ready. These are the kind of people I want to work with. These are the kind of people I want to see getting results in the shortest time. There's a way to do it. You don't. One of my coach, my very good friend, she will say, your back don't need to be on the ground, or your background don't need to define you. There's a way she puts it. And I came with my own mantra to tell you that God does not waste pain. God does not waste pain. He has put people out there, but his ability for you to recognize it. There are right places where you are able to monetize your skill, and you go out there. We will show you how you can be able to sell these things. It is the system we are talking about. As I said, the boot camp is slated for 7th and 8th of October. As many that are ready to take action. You are not looking for people that will come to my inbox and begin to say, ma, you see, I have not eaten, we are talking about you having to break that limitation where you can be able to say, oh, now I can eat. There are people, especially in this place that I am, oh, I'm looking for somebody that will help me to give my mother so and so. If we have people in special needs parents that are doing these things, I bet you, I kid you not, we'll be out of the streets. We'll be out of the streets. I am a living testimony. I do what I do today because I am called for a time like this to help parents to thrive. To help parents. Yes, thank you, Ogenero Innocent. You said you are ready to thrive. Yes, you are ready to thrive. We'll drop the details in the WhatsApp group and you send a DM if you're actually ready to take action, and we'll take it from there. I can see there are no more questions. 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 I want to say again, thank you very much for staying in this call. Thank you for holding on. Thank you for believing our brand. Thank you because you are breaking forth from your financial limitation. Thank you. And this is where we call it a day. See you. Okay. I'm saying something. New comments. All things are possible to them that have renewed mindset. I'm ready to thrive. Yes. Thank you, Temi. Thank you, Josephine. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I can see so many people on this call. Thank you. Somebody said, though I am still trying to keep up financially, but I keep confessing I am not a beggar and all debt is paid while I am working towards my total financial freedom. Oh, yes, that is powerful. As you confess, you need to do the work. Yes, you need to do the work. If you want us to work with you, and show you how to come out of this freedom, then you need to be in that boot camp. I promise you, it's not something as usual, because you people are special, because we're in the same boat together. We're in the same boat together. Yeah. Thank you, Bete. Thank you, Wholesome Family Solution. I appreciate you for this call. And this is where I call it good night from here. Bye bye.